The saga of Ye, once Kanye West, the self-proclaimed voice of a generation, reads like a Greek tragedy scripted in real time, hubris, exile and a chorus of cancelled dreams. His latest blow, the abrupt axing of a São Paulo concert slated for November 29, 2025, isn't just a logistical fizzle, it's a seismic indictment of a career careening toward irrelevance. Fans who'd clung to the promise of Ye live in Brazil, like a lifeline, now sift through the rubble of revoked venues, prosecutorial threats, and a public image so toxic it scorches everything it touches. This isn't mere misfortune, it's the culmination of a downward spiral where genius collides with provocation, leaving a trail of alienated allies and empty arenas. It started with a flicker of hope on July 1st, an Instagram post as cryptic as it was captivating, "Ye live in Brazil." For devotees, it evoked memories of Yeezus tours, pyramids of light, choir-backed anthems, Yeezy drops mid-set. São Paulo, a Latin American powerhouse with a hip-hop pulse, seemed fitting, a chance to reclaim the narrative after months of silence. But cracks appeared swiftly. The Interlagos racetrack, the sprawling venue tied to Formula One glamour, pulled the plug in October 2025, citing unforeseen circumstances that smelled of controversy. Whispers of Ye's past, the anti-Semitic rants that cost him Adidas billions, the swastika flirtations that froze Hollywood doors, hovered like storm clouds. The city's mayor doubled down, decreeing no public space for the spectacle. It was a civic firewall against the inferno Ye might ignite. Then came the hammer. São Paulo State Public Prosecutor's Office issued a stark warning. Perform songs glorifying Nazism? Risk arrest. Flash imagery that apologizes for or promotes hate. Cuffs at the ready. For Ye, whose Vulture's era leaned into shock as statement, it was a straitjacket on his artistry. Fans flooded his comments, "Don't cancel, we need this." Their pleas a digital dirge. But on November 20th, the verdict dropped. Scrubbed. Organizers' statement was a masterclass in regretful diplomacy. "With great regret, we announce that the concert will not be held." The racetrack revocation? Unilateral by the public administration. Efforts to pivot? Futile against the environment and political will. This isn't Ye's first ghosting. His live footprint has shrunk to cameos and whispers. A surprise drop-in at Travis Scott's Japan gig in early November 2025, belted "Can't Tell Me Nothing" to a sea of shocked faces, teased revival. Before that, a Vulture's listening party in Shanghai, heavy on new cuts but light on spectacle. The pattern? Isolation punctuated by eruptions. His personal life mirrors the mess, red carpet romps with Bianca Censori, whose near-nude ensembles sparked decency debates, custody skirmishes with ex-Kim Kardashian over kids North, Saint, Chicago and Psalm, social media meltdowns that veer from messianic to menacing. Earlier 2025's controversy wave, alleged Hitler praise, dropped agency ties, sent him underground, resurfacing only for fleeting fire. To unpack Ye's unraveling is to dissect a colossus felled by its own weight. The Chi-Town kid who sampled Daft Punk on College Dropout 2004, blending gospel soul with backpacker beats, was revolutionary. Late registration and graduation built an empire. 808s and heartbreak birthed auto-tune vulnerability. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, 2010? A magnum opus of excess and introspection with Runaway as confessional crown. Yeezus, 2013, was punk-fied provocation. Watch the Throne with Jay-Z, a power move pinnacle. But cracks spiderwebbed. Bipolar disclosures, political forays, that MAGA hat, divorces debris. Donda, 2021, named for his late mother, was grief's raw howl, yet anti-Semitic spirals tainted its triumph. The fallout? Cataclysmic. Adidas severed $1.5 billion ties. Gap, Balenciaga bolted. Albums like Vultures 1 and 2 with Ty Dolla $ign innovated sonically, trap gospel hybrids, but commercially cratered. Live shows, once communal raptures, now court catastrophe. Korea's 2022 gig? Cut short by fury. Australia's invites? Revoked. Brazil's boycott echoes global fatigue. Genius doesn't absolve genocide nods. Organizers' plea, "We'll try again," feels hollow, tickets dangling like fool's gold. Yet amid the ash, flickers persist. Ye's influence? Undeniable. Drake's flows, Travis Scott's stages owe him debts. His fashion? YZY pods redefine streetwear even if lawsuits loom. Fatherhood tempers the tempest. North's cameos hint at legacy's light. A major show? For now a mirage. Ye's path demands reckoning, therapy's embrace, apologies arc. Until then he'll enthrall in echoes not encores, a cautionary bard whose bars bite back. In hip-hop's pantheon he's the fallen Icarus, wings melted by his own flame.